Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Megan and I are going to teach you, the listeners, the viewers, and the readers, a few things about our Justice of the Peace and Constable precincts, which you see on the map right there, which there are 4. And we are going to teach you about where your county commissioner precincts are, which are on the wall right here. Unfortunately, well, no, it's me that's colorblind. Never mind. I almost had it confusing there for a minute because JP precincts are not the same as commissioner precincts, but they are the same as constable precincts. And we will show you right on this map who represents which area. Now, if Megan would just point out to Precinct 1, which is the far right, anywhere on Precinct 1's map. Alright? Now, on the very top of Precinct 1, that's 45. That's Ferris right there. If you were to go south on 45 a little bit, you would hit Palmer. And then if you hit south a little bit more, you go into Ennis, right where all that yellow precinct is. So, in the green area that Megan has just pointed out, that is your Justice of the Peace and Constable Precinct 1 map. And for a quiz at a later date, Bill Woody is the JP and Ben Fry is the Constable, both Republicans. Now, we're going to go to Precinct 2, which is geographically insanely large. And Jackie Miller Jr. represents the blue area that we have that takes up most of this map. And Megan, go ahead and point out to where Precinct 2 is at. Somewhere on Precinct 2. There we go. Terry Ney is the Constable. Both are Republicans. And these towns that are included in Precinct 2 include Maypearl, which is on the west side. And we have Milford at the very bottom. And then we have Italy right above them. So, that is a very big geographic precinct there, represented, again, by 2 Republicans. Now, they're on the ballot differently, okay? Constables are up every JPs in Ellis County are up every even year. And constables are up every odd number year. In other words, no, I take that back. Excuse me, not odd number years. Constables are up every year that there is a presidential election. Justice of the Peace precincts are up when there are midterm congressional elections. How about that? So, you've seen Precinct 1 and you've seen Precinct 2. Now let's go to Precinct 3, which is the yellow area. That's Precinct 4. Okay, Precinct 3 is our only area of Ellis County where that ruler is out right there is actually southeast Waxahachie, right near Lake Waxahachie. And that other big pile of water is Lake Bardwell. But geographically, it's the smallest one, but at the same time, if you notice, East Waxahachie is represented all the way into eastern Ennis. This is your so-called minority precinct. It is designed specifically, gerrymandered if you want to ask me, designed specifically to elect a Democrat, but mainly a black Democrat. And so, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that this is the only precinct in Ellis County that we currently have 2 Democrats serving in. One can make the case that there are several Democrats serving as Republicans, but for the sake of education, on the ballot, those are the only 2 Democrats. And for the quiz later, those would be Curtis Polk, who is the JP, and Jimmy Ray, who is the Constable. And up here, the very last one, Precinct 4, is the most conservative area. It is served by mainly Midlothian, and then to the northern parts of Ovilla, Oakleaf, and Red Oak. So there's been a lot of talk of branching out and making Justice of the Peace Precinct 4 Place 2, which would be a second JP inside Precinct 4. But we haven't heard too much about that lately because of the caseload is so high. But anyway, Linda Sibley is the JP in this one, and Mike Jones is the Constable in Precinct 4. So there you have Midlothian, huge representative area there. Ovilla and Red Oak and Oakleaf and Pecan Hill as well. So anyway, there you have it. Those are the JP and Constable precincts. Once again, these are different from your County Commissioner precincts. And it's a little crappy cutout of Ellis County, but that will have to do.